Hey dudes, and welcome back to the freaking channel. It's me, Julianne, and we are back at it with another weeklies for June. I know I haven't done weeklies in a hot second, and I'm so sorry about that. Life gets crazy for me around the last and the first week of each month, which is unfortunately when it's time to post monthlies and weeklies. So yeah, it just gets all jumbled up. For this first spread, I am going with a layout that I really enjoyed in my March spread. It's a really nice, clean box spread with a little event section for all my meetings and calls throughout the week. It's a really nice and spacious spread, which is lovely because y'all know how I love to jam-pack my weeks like a maniac. Okay, not like a maniac. We just passed Mental Health Awareness Month, okay? It is how my anxiety generally manifests itself. I like to jam-pack my schedule so I am never able to sit around and think about my day, so I feel like I'm always doing something. But anyway, moving on, back to the spread. For the header of this page, I'm just doing some simple block lettering by tilting my brush all the way over and just using the side of my brush pen. This won't give you the most even lettering at first, but it is a great place to start to go back in with the tip of your pen later. Also, let's all take a moment to appreciate the fact that I wrote the correct month this time around. Is this a sign I'm finally pulling my life together? Maybe. Let's hope so. Around the header, I am just creating a small pattern with the florals we have been using and some good old sparkles and petals. And yes, as a good and loyal member to the bullet journal cult, I am a sucker for sparkles. I will put them everywhere and anywhere, and I will not be sorry about it. Something I don't think I mentioned last month is I'm also using a pink pen to create some splotches of color throughout the pattern to make it appear fuller. Since the pink is such a light color, it doesn't overwhelm the space and make it look like there's too much going on, which is usually my issue. At the bottom right corner of the page, I'm drawing a cute little ice cream cart, this time in the style of an umbrella instead of an awning. I added a bunch of details throughout this, but it's really just actually a super simple drawing if you take it apart and draw the big shapes first. Whenever I draw anything complex, and I know I say this all the time, I always like starting off with the most obvious shapes first, especially when it comes to structures and buildings. This way your proportioning doesn't get super distorted as you continue drawing. Do you guys know what I mean? Do you ever draw a body and then at the end of it you're like, oh my god, the head is too small and I already committed to hair? Or oh my god, this is the longest torso ever. Mapping out your drawing will help a lot with that and also will create a looser drawing. Similar to what I did for my March weeklies, I'm letting the left side of my page be mostly without pattern and the right side of my page be pattern heavy. From a design perspective, it's still interesting enough, but it's also still well balanced and I've just really been digging it. Also, there's just something very therapeutic about drawing blossoms and sparkles all over your page. Is it working? Are you indoctrinated into the cult yet? Just kidding. Maybe. After finishing up the right side, I am just taking some stickers from the sticker pack I created to go along with this theme, and I just added them to where things felt a little empty. They're also really fun to layer, and I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, but the washi tape I used is also from the sticker sheet pack. They're not exactly washi tape because they're not the washi material, but they act in a similar way. Now moving on to the next spread. This spread is going to be a Dutch door spread, but instead of the right side being cut out, I am cutting off the top half of the page. Not really a half, maybe a third of the page is being cut off. This is because I want to be able to do a timeline structured spread, but I still want it to be a Dutch door. These spreads are extremely practical and are crucial for me during crazy weeks. I get asked how to keep up with everything, and a lot of the time, blocking is everything for me. Having to learn to shift my focus was kind of hard because I'm more of the type of person to start and need to finish something rather than take it in parts. But now that I have my own sticker shop, maintaining this channel and my other platforms, and also working my actual job, and also maintaining some semblance of a social life has taught me to learn to change a little bit, to put nicely. For the headers of this page, I got a little cheeky with some light collaging, and by light, I really mean it because you guys know, any kind of heavy collaging I just cannot do. I use a brown craft paper envelope and a spare page in the back of my journal. Whenever collaging involves any more than that, my brain immediately turns off, so this is right where I'm at. Also, I slapped on another sticker from my sticker sheet because I was too lazy to draw the structure again, but also it kind of goes with my whole collage attempt. Instead of a little stand or a cart this time, our ice cream business is taking off and is now a full-on brick and mortar store. honestly, I'm pretty proud of us. On the right side of the page, which is dedicated to the 4th week of June, I'm just drawing in some flower cones and the trusty old pattern again. And this is a rare moment where I am freehanding my drawings. For the floral cones, you can get creative by mixing up the type of cone and the colors, or if you're using the true flower cone or the ice cream scoop with the flowers on it. My goodness. And to finish off the page, I am just slapping on some washi tape and some more stickers everywhere. I'm also going to be throwing the pattern around here and there, but I'm going to keep it pretty simple. And you guys might have noticed that I am going to be missing an entire week of June because I am going to be moving at the end of June to New York for a few months, and I just have no idea what that is going to look like, so I'm not creating the weekly for that yet. But I will probably be going live on my Instagram, so if you guys want to see that, tune into my Instagram. It'll be linked in the description box below. And yeah, I can't even begin to imagine what I'll need, so I just can't even make a spread. But I think that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, do that. Check in the description box below for the stickers, and yeah, thanks.